So here we have the new 2025 GMC Yukon XL. This one comes in the Denali Ultimate trim level with 4-wheel drive. Color is onyx black. And then we have the woodland mahogany leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine that's made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now as we come around to the front end here, we get the signature front fascia of the Denali LED headlamps along with the LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. And of course with the Denali Ultimate, we get that almost gunmetal gray grille and badging there, and just a super nice look. Don't see a speck of black plastic anywhere. It just looks very nice. Now a big plus for this year on this one in particular, these are 24-inch Denali Ultimate wheels here. Love that design. They just look so good. Passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Power running boards here. And look at this door panel. Love the wood grain. Love that woodland mahogany again. Just how that pairs with the black throughout. Power door lock controls, memory seat functions. We get express down on the back windows and 1-touch up and down on the front windows. Power folding side view mirrors with blind spot monitors. And then we get an 18-speaker Bose Performance Series sound system. Full 4-wheel drive here, drive modes, headlamp controls, trailer brake controller. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. That is our self-park assist there. Hood release, love the pedals. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And then here we have our 16-way power driver's seat with 4-way power lumbar support and massage function. But love the woodland mahogany. It's just kind of a darker brown as opposed to that, I don't even want to say more orange brown, but the lighter brownish tan that we got in the Denali Ultimates before. Liking this woodland mahogany a lot. It's just a tongue twister to say. But I want to give a huge thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Yukon XL today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find one of these closer to home and you want to make sure you pay the best possible price, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But having the seat up front, adjusted for someone of my size being 6'3" with longer legs, this is my leg room back here, so not bad at all. Seat back pockets are on both sides. Of course, tons of space in the 3rd row still. USB-C ports on either side, bottle holders, and that's what the sunroof looks like when the sunshade is up. There's a look at the front from back here, and then to the screen, standard rear media system, so web browser, Hulu, YouTube, and all that, HDMI ports. We can even see the vehicle status here. So just a really nice system overall. And then love this addition here is having the digital screen in the back, so we can adjust the AC controls, those ports for the USB-C and HDMI is there, and then a 3-prong plug-in right in there. So pretty impressed by this rear seat. Very impressed. But let's make our way towards the back. Fuel filler there. Premium's recommended. Now another big plus with this refresh is going to be the back here. Love the LED tail lamps. Quad pipe exhaust, or quad tip exhaust, excuse me. And then the spare underneath there. But space behind the 3rd row is pretty good. We do get the top tethers on the back of the seats themselves. 3-prong plug in here. We can release the 2nd row or power fold up and down the 3rd row. And then under here, a little bit of storage. But to the rear passenger seat here, hit this once to fold it into the floor. Hit it a 2nd time, you can actually tumble it up. And then, so you can slide it forward and back. Front passenger seat, Again, that same adjustability as the driver's side, which is really nice. Side pockets, lockable glove compartment down here. And then really just like the wood grain there, looks good. Just the subtle kind of trim pieces throughout. Now this one definitely is not cheap, and you all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look at anything, but this sticker's for $107,265 as equipped, and the only two options are that floor liner package and getting this onyx black paint. But as we come back around to the front end, just gonna take a quick look in the engine bay. Again, it's 6.2 liter V8. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. But actually first, I do want to show off these turn signals in the side view mirrors. Let's go ahead and hop in here. So nice heated leather wrap steering wheel. The heat is there. There's the horn, Super Cruise indicator here, and then the sensor is right there. Now to the new infotainment system, this is going to be a 16.8-inch Google Assistant system, so that allows us to get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, Google News, podcast, and Alexa. Your vehicle status, you can go in here and take a look at your tire pressure monitors, the brake pad life, battery voltage, all of that. So quite a bit that you can actually go through here, and then you can go in separately and see all of that within each sub menu. But nice cool feature that we're starting to see in a lot of these newer GM vehicles, which I really like. Auto park assist is there. We do get dual zone automatic climate controls, which we can use the screen for here, or we have buttons down below. You can even touch the screen down below as well to adjust that. So I like how user-friendly it is, depending on whether you like the touchscreen better, buttons better, or like doing it on the fly with the smaller areas there, you have that adjustability available. Now here in the control system, you can adjust the child safety locks, the blind zone steering assist, the universal home remote, the heads-up display, and the power running boards there. And then your settings here, you have buckle to drive, rear seat reminder, teen driver, and then your Super Cruise lane change. You can set that to turn signal activate or automatic if you want to. Volume knob is here. Wireless charging pad, USB-C, USB-A. Of course, with this one being the Ultimate, there is quite a bit here. So there's your backup camera, the bird's eye view, your front camera, you have the top-down view as well as the curbside view. And up here, there's a little storage tray. Just hit that button right there if you want to use that. And then your entertainment hub in here. You can control the left screen or right screen from the front. Shoulder's starting to hurt with going through all this, but I mean, there's just, again, a lot that you can fool with. And then in your system settings, you can change your language here or your units of measurement there. The bottle holders. And then I love how they put the Ultimate badge right there on the center console cubby space. Tons of space there. So there's that. Here's a sunroof. So we are going to, you can tilt it if you want, but we're gonna one-touch slide it. See how far back it goes. Really like that. And then your sensor inclination is here, the theft sensor. You can power fold the third row, adjust that power lift gate, and then this button here is to expose your secret compartment in the middle here. So then you can just slide this out if you're gonna put valuables or maps or whatever you want to. And there's a view of the back seat from up here. And then vanity mirrors here. But back to the steering wheel itself. Left side, blinkers. You can toggle the high beams. front fluid, and then your front wipers, as well as your rear wiper here. And then you just pull either way for that rear wiper fluid. And then your shifter is here on the column. So hit the brake, pull for neutral, pulling down for drive, pulling up for reverse, press P for park. And then when you're in drive, you can activate the low mode here, and you can use the paddle shifters to toggle the gears behind the steering wheel. Now behind on the left side, you can toggle the track list, radio station preset underneath those paddles. And then on the right side, volume up, volume down. Now we do get Super Cruise, but you get the standard adaptive cruise as well. So you can activate that, cancel, set the speed, adjust the gap for the adaptive cruise, and then you can activate the Super Cruise once the adaptive cruise is enabled by clicking that button there. Voice recognition, you can go through your audio sources here, and then use this as a scroll bar, and then mute Bluetooth there. And then you can use this to go through your different gauge clusters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how many views you have there. Heads up display is here. We can adjust what is shown on there again through the screen. Then push button start. Here's your key fob with remote start. And we can also control that power lift gate as well. Almost forgot the rear camera mirror. So much going on here. And before I forget, hazards are right there. Interesting place, but they couldn't put it anywhere else. So let's go ahead and take this 2025 GMC Yukon XL Denali Ultimate out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Yukon XL Denali Ultimate, of course we get the very powerful 6.2 liter V8. Love having that engine. It's very strong, very capable, but it just sounds really good. Now the ride is pretty nice because you not only get magnetic ride control, but you also get the air suspension. So there's a lot that you can do with this thing in terms of just making sure you have that nice, solid ride. I'm gonna slow down, put it in the sport mode. It was already in sport mode, but here we go. So a very strong engine, of course. I'm gonna try and test out the Super Cruise real quick. So you wanna activate the adaptive cruise again, which was already on, and then hit that button. It'll turn green, letting you know everything is good there. Lane centering, adaptive cruise. And then when you have the automatic lane change on, it'll change lanes for you if you need to pass a vehicle as you come up on it. But again, the ride is fantastic. Having the air ride as well as the magnetic ride control. Now I will say the 24s, you can hear them, but the sound acoustics in here are so good. Everything is so top-notch anyway. It's still, the ride is fantastic, and even the 24s, it's just a light hum because the wheels are so big and the tires are so thin. But nothing I can complain about because, I mean, it really does make this thing look hardcore, these 24-inch wheels. Now for this price point, you're probably not worried about the fuel economy. It gets 14 miles per gallon city, 18 highway. Honestly, it's on the cheaper end of other vehicles in the segment. If you're looking at a Lincoln Navigator L, They can still make those. Whatever the 25 Navigator is going to be, I still haven't driven those yet. It's hard to just keep up when people start to discontinue models or whatever. But if you're looking at a comparable Navigator or Grand Wagoneer, or even the bigger Lexus, something like that, I mean, this is about what you'll pay for something like this, equipped with everything. And that's one of the reasons the Denali Ultimates of the Yukon and Yukon XL sell so well, because they're expensive, but for what you get, it's at least the same price as the competitors, if not better. But you still get that awesome look that everyone loves, in terms of just the more subtle Escalade, if you will. Not as flashy, still just as coveted, just as nice though. But I want to give one more thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Yukon XL today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But you do get the lifetime powertrain warranty here at Chevrolet Buick GMC Murfreesboro, so just keep that in mind. Engine, transmission, if you were to have any turbos on them, on the engine, those are covered, and then the drive axles as well, for however long you own the vehicle, which is just a nice included warranty to have on top of the warranty you get from GM. But as I'm riding in the driver's seat here, just having the air ride, the magnetic ride control, the massage seat that's heated and cooled, 16-way adjustable, and then just having the 18-inch Bose, or the 18-speaker Bose sound system, on top of having that new screen, the sunroof, just how beautiful this woodland mahogany interior is. I couldn't think of anything else to ask for in an SUV. Except maybe like those new G-Wagons when you can do like a 180-degree turn, whatever it is. But other than that, I feel like $1 million in this thing. And again, that's why these sell so well. They're very luxurious, very nice, very capable, and relatively affordable, again, for the segment. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 GMC Yukon XL Denali Ultimate.